I left my friend stranded after she showed up late for the third time. So I'm 23 and I drive this car that barely passes inspection, but it gets me where I need to go. My friend Tiana is 22 and doesn't have a car, so I started giving her rides to work since we live like 2 blocks apart and our shifts start at the same time. We made this deal where she'd throw me $20 every 2 weeks for gas and I'd swing by her place on my way. Super simple, right? First month was totally fine. She'd be waiting outside or come out within like 30 seconds of me pulling up. We'd grab coffee sometimes and the whole thing was actually kind of nice having company on the drive. Then it started. One day I texted her. I'm outside and she took 10 minutes. I was annoyed, but whatever, people have bad mornings. Then it happened again, then again. Pretty soon it was every single time. I'd sit there in her driveway watching the clock just tick away while she did God knows what inside. I started showing up late to work. Not by a lot, but enough that my boss Todd pulled me aside one day and asked if everything was okay. That's when I knew I had to say something because Todd's pretty chill, and if he's noticing, then it's bad. So I talked to Tiana about it. I was nice about it too. I said, hey, I really need you to be ready when I get there because I can't keep being late. She apologized and promised she'd do better. Spoiler alert, she didn't. The very next week, same thing. I'm sitting in her driveway for 15 minutes while she's supposedly looking for her keys or fixing her hair or whatever excuse she had that day. I texted her again like, hey, this is still happening, and she said she was really sorry and it wouldn't happen again. Last Friday, I decided this was it. I texted her the night before and said, look, I'm only waiting 5 minutes tomorrow because I literally cannot risk my job over this. She said, okay, no problem. I'll be ready. Friday morning, I pulled up at 7:15 like always. Sent her the text that I'm here. She responds with 1 second. I'm watching the time on my dashboard. 5 minutes pass. I call her. No answer. I wait another minute because I'm not a complete jerk. Call again. Nothing. So I left. I drove to work and honestly, I felt bad, but also I'd warned her multiple times and given her a clear deadline that morning. I wasn't trying to be mean, I was trying to keep my job. About 15 minutes later, my phone just explodes. Text after text after text from Tiana. She's saying I abandoned her and she had to walk to work in 90-degree heat and she missed the first hour of her shift and her manager wrote her up. She's calling me a terrible friend and saying I should have just waited a few more minutes. I texted back that I was sorry, but I told her exactly what would happen if she wasn't ready. I couldn't keep doing this. She said that's not what friends do and real friends wait for each other no matter what. She completely stopped talking to me after that. Won't respond to any texts.